Hey everyone, welcome back to a trade recap, 12th of March. Today was a beautiful day. There's a beautiful move that is obvious enough after the fact, but you'll see how today I made a lot of bad trades. And even though I was seeing my trade setup confluences come together, I still couldn't see a entry point. And that was my mistake. I wasn't feeling the best this morning. Didn't execute my morning routine, got in late today, one of those days. So, all in all, I will show you the recording, but I want you to pay attention here, okay? So, right after open, so this is open, 9:30 open, and then at 9:40 is where the trade setup starts taking place, okay? So, for those who are wondering, my trade setup has a few confirmations, and one of them, the most important part, is that we're at a high time frame fair value gap. So this is a 1 hour or a 4 hour. And if a 1 hour or 4 hour doesn't exist near where price is, I will use a 15-minute. But as you can see today, we were in a 1 hour fair value gap nested within a 4 hour bearish fair value gap. So this entire range here is a 4 hour. So let me show you on the 1 hour chart. Okay. So this entire price market opened was around here, was in a 4 hour, and the top part was a bearish 1 hour. So that's confirmation number one. That's when I love to take a look at the market. Otherwise, I'm not taking a look at the market because it's not in any of my POIs, my point of interest. So today, my point of interest was this 1 hour bearish gap, as well as the 1 hour untested gap up above. So where did the trade take place? Let me move you to the 1 minute on the right-hand side. The second confirmation I like to look at is any sort of lower highs or higher lows. Okay, it's a confirmation of character at my point of interest. It's showing us that price came up to here at a bearish fair value gap. It tries, but it just can't break out. Okay, so it shows confirmation of bearish character. It came up, but doesn't quite come up as high, or it doesn't break, right? So this candle, massive candle here that we start as a reference, the highest point here. So fast forwarding to this area here, the 943. Now, when I saw this lower high get placed in, I didn't place it in on the chart, but I was looking at it and it was like, okay, well, it's a lower high. We're at a point of interest. It's showing bearish confirmation. But I didn't see any sort of fair value gap to confirm an entry. Okay, so this fair value gap right here. Okay, if I was to remove these drawings, kind of show you a little clearer. So this fair value gap got put in, and all of my requirements of lower high, 1 hour bearish fair value gap, another lower high. So my trade thesis was playing out, but I didn't see the bearish 1 minute fair value gap. Instead, I had a lot of bullish fair value gaps drawn in, and I was thinking this is gonna come down here and then we're gonna have a bullish push up. And you'll be able to see this in the live trade. You'll be able to see how I start pushing trades. Again, today was a very experimental day. Even though I shouldn't trade like this, I should trade the demo as if it was serious. But it's also beneficial to trade the demo as, just to test and see what happens and why things happen, right? That's how we learn. That's how we can really utilize the demo account instead of really being super patient with it, like how we would with our real money on a live account. So I guess it's a mixed bag here today. I didn't trade it like I was in a live account. So you'll see me just pushing trades just to see what happens here. And at the end, afterwards, I see this and everything made sense. So right before we get into the recap, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, and let's watch this recap together. And it's going to be very funny as you'll see this trade play out, knowing this setup is here, and then you'll just see me doing the complete opposite, going long. But hey, now we know, and I'm a lot more careful, and I've adjusted my settings to be able to see the gaps a lot clearer. Right, so that was the trade. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. And if you want to follow along with the trades, I will be going live. I'm deciding to start a very, very micro account, which isn't ideal to really grow an account, but I want to get some skin in the game. So if you want to keep in touch and see how it goes, hit that subscribe button. And once again, follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching. And I will be here tomorrow with a new trade recap. With that said, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.